Alright guys, ready to pick up from where we left off. We're starting the third dungeon now. So you go into this room right here. Those little blue and red switches make those panels on the floor come up. The mirror warps you back to the beginning of any dungeon. So it can be a useful tool when you're trying to do things quickly. So now I'm going to throw the boomerang and release the floor panels. And use the key right here. Those little worm things, their pattern is completely random, so it's really annoying to like keep them like away from you. And the door will open after all the floor tiles fly at me and break. So I'm just holding my sword out just in case I miss with my boomerang. And they do a good amount of damage. I think it's 2 hearts. And they come at you from every side. You can just move left and right and avoid them all, but I'd prefer to be safe and just hold out my sword and let them fly into it. And we're done. Another one of those switches. Put it down. Release the worms. Oh, wrong item. In this room you just light up all the candles and you get a chest with the master key. So now I can open the big chest and probably get into the boss room. Use the warp again so I don't have to travel all the way back and go this way. Now there's some pits in this room. I have to kill all the enemies for the door to open, and these guys take multiple hits. They're annoying. There's a lot of knockback after you hit them, so let me hit that switch. Yeah, wrong choice. The star switches basically floor and pit arrangements in the room. So alright, I'm just gonna avoid these guys and run along the side here. Now I'm in the main chamber with the big chest and these annoying worms, which is what the boss is gonna look like, by the way. And he's just a giant version of those worms, and his patterns are completely random too. Totally random, so it's very hard to predict his movement. And he's just a big giant version, and you fight him in a room full of like holes, like a pit around you, so it's hard to dodge. Let me just get rid of all these guys that are going to be annoying. And the red ones take even more hits. Way more hits. Die already! Or I can just throw them in the hole. But get the hell out! Give me my $5. So now you have to drop from the ceiling, from this room into the previous room, and get the big chest. The moon pearl. Okay, so remember when I used the magic mirror? Well, when I went to the dark world and Link was a bunny, so you can't use any items, you can't use your sword. Basically, when you go into the dark world, it changes your form to some sort of animal or weird monster creature. But with the moon pearl, it prevents that from happening. It lets you maintain your original form. So that's what the moon pearl is for. And now here we go. Whoa, that's never happened before. He just... that was really bad. Really bad. I should have been more patient and let him go to the other side of the screen before jumping down and fighting him. Oh, you can just come right back up and try again until you die, basically. So I'm gonna wait and be way more patient, since his movements are random, but he somehow seems to like... And you have to hit his tail, so once he starts getting really fast, it becomes way more difficult. So basically I'm just trying to get around him, get to his backside, but he keeps following me for some reason. There we go. And he's gonna get really fast after one more hit. There we go. Now he's going crazy. Ugh. And it's so tough to hit him sometimes. And the spin attack actually deals more damage. It deals 2 times the damage that a regular swing would. But I don't bother trying that with him. I just try and get around him. Get an extra heart container and the red pendant. So now we're ready to go get the Master Sword. You won the Pendant of Wisdom. Now go to the Lost Woods and collect the Master Sword. So, I remember there's something over here. If I use the book, it gives me something. But you need the Master Sword in order for it to work, so which I don't have right now. So I'm gonna go right to it. And I don't remember how to get off the mountain, so I think I can just go down here and get out through this way. I could be wrong. Oh, I thought I had invincibility, which I don't. Okay, this isn't Hyrule. Falling gives you invincibility when you jump from a ledge. That's why the rock didn't hurt me. The Moon Pearl protects you, keeps your human form, and the old guy just heals you. So if you ever need a heal and you're on Death Mountain, you can just talk to him. I'm trying to remember where to go. I think I know where to go. How to get back to Hyrule. And I had just passed it. And sometimes there's nothing you can do about those rocks hitting you while you're on the stairs. While you're climbing up those stairs, Link moves so slowly that you can't really stop yourself. Sorry. Whoa, close one. Get out of my way, bats. Alright, just run down here. Oh! Okay, I guess I should have stopped running when I got to the end. Yeah, there we go. Alright, back in Hyrule. Jump down here. And it's good news because the Lost Woods are pretty close by, so I'll go straight to the Master Sword. And this place I know well. Music's pretty cool too. There's a really good OC remix of the song. You can check it out on YouTube. You can just type in Lost Woods OC remix. And you can get lost in these, but I know... Oh, and then there's a mushroom here that you can give it to someone, but I'll save that for later. And they have a whole bunch of fake Master Swords set up, which is pretty funny. But here's the real one. So you use all the pendants, and it allows you to pull it out. Slink. Suddenly, contacts you telepathically that you won the Master Sword. That makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. And the destiny of the land is in your hands. Please, Jay. Alright. The swing is different now. Sounds cooler. Jay, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary. Aye! And every time you, oh, and it's way stronger too. I can kill the green soldiers in I think 2 hits now, maybe 1. And now when my health is at max, it'll shoot an energy beam from the blade. But I guess I still can't kill those. Eventually I will get a sword strong enough that I can just hit those cactus guys and it will deal no damage to me. But I guess the Master Sword's not that sword. Well, technically, it's always the Master Sword, but at this point you just make the Master Sword stronger, so it looks different. Yeah, well, that was a dash, so... But now I'm going to the castle to save Zelda. Oh, that was weird. I thought the boomerang should have hit him. Kill the blue ones in 2 hits. Money. These guys. Alright. Let me just stun these guys and get them out of my way. And go straight to the castle. Remember this place? Yeah. But there's a special part to it that we weren't able to go to. There's a deeper part of the castle that now with the Master Sword we can break this, see that electricity? And destroy it. And now you can go in. And this is the real dungeon, which is my favorite dungeon in the whole game. We got 2 of these rotating guys. These ball and chain fucks. I'm gonna use a spin strike just to make things quicker, since it deals double the damage of a normal strike. There we go. Run from the boomerang. Oh, regular guards, except they look a little different. Got the key. Alright, now there's going to be a couple of parts in this dungeon where we have no lights, just to make things more difficult. Basically, you just navigate through this maze in the dark, try and kill all the enemies. And there's a key that must be found. Get the heart, kill the bat. So I'm still looking for a key for that door. I could just illuminate the place, but that would be too easy. I don't feel like wasting my magic. There we go. Whoops. Get the heart. And here we are. More enemies in the dark. And I don't need to kill them, but I will. Imagine being paralyzed and just having someone stab you to death. 4th floor. Whoa, arrow guy. Got him, give him my $1. Nothing else in this room. More dark. Alright, full power now. Meaning my sword will shoot energy beams, which is awesome. The energy beams aren't as strong as your sword, so that's why I'm getting up close and hitting them, but I could just spam energy beams all day. Like that. And we have light again, which is awesome. Oops. And the red ones are always going to be the strongest versions of an enemy. Oops. Lost my energy beams. Let me find another heart. There we go. Ah, 3 enemies. Oops. I didn't think the statue was going to be in my way. And those archers kind of have crappy AI, so you can really abuse them. Just throw things at these guys, just stun them, and proceed. And you know what that means. Aha, Jay, I've been waiting for you. And now, the saddest part of the game. Zelda! Ho ho ho. So basically, he kills Zelda right in front of you. Oh, hell no. Nobody kills my girl. And now, we have a boss fight with him. This is a fun boss fight. Basically, you just reflect the projectiles back at him into his face. And it's really simple, but don't worry, later on it'll be harder. This is also one of the easiest boss fights in the game. And when he gets into the middle of the screen, he's going to shoot lightning at you, so try and stay on the sides if you can. And he also starts to shoot... Oh, and if you try to hit him directly, you'll get electrocuted. Yeah, that. He shoots this blue beam at you that if you hit it, or if it hits the wall, it disperses into multiple parts. And you can't reflect that back at him. So you just have to be patient and wait until he feels like... And there goes the lightning. You just have to be patient and wait for him to... There we go. Well met. Like a true hero. But will you draw your sword into the dark world? So now he takes you with him to the dark world. Jay, it is I, Sashalaska. The place where you now stand is the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the dark world. The wizard has broken the wise man's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the light world, you must win back the golden power. So basically, you have to rescue the 7 maidens and get the Triforce to save the world. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. So there are 7 dungeons plus Ganon's castle. This is gonna be fun.